right here next to me. Oh, I don't know. Like, I thought my phone was on, but then my computer, I don't know. But am I live now? Are we on? Okay, do we stop moving this? Okay. So, okay, I didn't know what was going on. So, um, um, let's see where we at. Okay, we'll let the room load a little. But, um, so, okay, I'm going to cover Sophie's stream. I don't really know. George is confused. I am very. You like that? It was. I just got back in. Um, so, and I want to be fair about it, and that's why I kind of went back and forth. Like, am I going to actually cover it and be fair? Um, and so, let me start off with this and say, I am not Team Sophie, nor am I Team Jen, but I do want to be real about it. And hold on, this is gonna drive me nuts. Hey, Brooke, how are you? Um, I do want to be real about it. And start off. Hey, Juju. Was saying I gotta give it to Jen on this one because she didn't get triggered on her live, but Sophie was definitely triggered. Um, I want to say like Sophie has fucked me over with Ghost of Shadows, and so has Jen. So uh, I'm gonna do my best to stay neutral in this, even though what up, Brain Busy. Even though, hey, bruh, did you notice on that get ready with me? And I noticed like nobody called that out when she was getting ready and she was going to the doctor's. She didn't shower. She didn't wash her. She didn't do her brush her teeth or anything like that. I found that to be like just this weirdest. That was just weird to me. And um, let me turn this camera off. Sophie, y'all know how I get. I get to talking and like 5,000 words. Hey, Payne, how are you? Are trying to come out. What up, Berlinetta? Are trying to come out and it's like, but she didn't do herself any favors. I'm trying to look like Luigi Mangione. So, uh, yeah, I thought that was so. Y'all know how I get. And it's late. So you guys, excuse me. Stop taking advantage of the fact that it's late. Y'all know I get a little cray cray. But and I don't know if anybody else caught out. Hey, Pink BB Gun, you knew? Um, I don't know if y'all listen to Jules, but Jules has said the other day, and I thought this was the funniest fucking shit ever. She was like, "Hey, Daddy." She was like, I don't know why everybody is on this kick now of like shopping at Ulta and Sephora and all that. Like that store has been those stores have been around for years. And most of us we are older. If you don't know by now what skincare products work for you, something's just not right. Maybe that might be me. Hey, Jesus, how you doing? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. But Jules said, Jules said, she said, yeah, I shop at Ulta too, and I go there for this and da 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 yada yada yada. Y'all forgive me for my hair today. I had it blown out today, and like my hair just frizzes up so fast. But how does it look like? Okay, imagine Jules walking into Ulta. See, Brooke, I know what works for me. You know what I mean? I've been using my old faithful since high school. I know what works. So, but imagine Jules walking into Ulta, right? Wearing an Aldi romper. Like, it doesn't make sense. Your lip gloss, your facial wash cannot cost more than your whole outfit. It doesn't make sense to me. I have been cracking up about that for like a whole week now that she said that. It's so broken off, and I'm trying to really get it. I did get some cut off today, but ever since I had that thyroid cancer, it is just it's my hair is just not the same as it used to be, but that's okay. It's better to have than not. Um, uh, an Aldi romper? I cannot. I'm pretending to get out of bed while I'm using my dryer. And like, I really don't want to sit here and like drag Sophie. And I was talking to somebody about it, and how can you cover this live and kind of like try to keep points for Jules, or what's her name? Um, Sophie versus Jen, when Sophie just really made herself look like a monster. Like, she made herself look bad, terrible. And um, it was awful, god awful. So let's get started on this. I'm going to try my hardest to be fair and to be neutral, but y'all know how I get when I get tired. Okay, let's play this. And let's see where I put this. And shout out to Jules. Every time I go live, Jules goes live. We see you, girl. Okay. So we're going to get through as much of this as we can. Georgia, what's going on this Friday night? Not much. Just trying to do the Lord's work, covering this live, and uh, trying to laugh. Have a good time. Yeah, I get my, like, I only buy, I don't like to put a lot of stuff on my face. I think, me personally, I just feel like the more stuff you put on your face, the worse you're doing for your face. Um, yeah, I don't, yeah. The more stuff you use, the worse you do. Stomping into Ulta, puffing vape. Yeah, every 30 minutes. Yeah. That's, and like, my thing is like, just keep it real. Like, it's not necessary to sit here and, especially at our age, to try to flex about stuff that you don't have. Like, just keep it real. I get, just keep it real. Shit. We're all really technically strangers on the internet. Like, who is there to impress? Let's see. That's why I made sure to turn my camera on tonight. I know my hair is just messed up. But like Brooke said in her live earlier, we are human, you know? Give yourself some grace. Just like when Jules was like, oh my God, you gained weight, da da da. And I'm human. Like, and
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Just making sure I've got everything set here.
She's
good morning.
Shoplifting at Ulta.
Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone.
And I also like, more so than to like just try to clown Sophie and to jump on Sophie or anything like that, I do want to show the hypocrisy. And I do also want to say it is about time, Jen, that you finally started standing up for yourself and you are holding them to the same standards that they're holding you at. Um, I don't understand what this whole child predator stuff and child molesting kick. that they are on, to me, it's gross. You guys have overdone it. Um, it really means nothing. And I'm sorry, I don't, get political. I don't really care. But if you voted for Donald Trump, you can't keep calling somebody else a predator, like a pedo. Like, it's not going well. So y'all have to pick one. And also, if you're going to tell the other side, you guys keep bringing up old stuff from years ago. You guys are doing the same thing. You guys have to live by the same rules that you guys are setting. So
I don't want to do that. So I have the doggy door open today, so you might hear a lot of noise and commotion at some point when they. It's the first time I'm opening it this spring, so they get kind of crazy with it sometimes. So I'm going to apologize in advance. Stacy, Mugsy, Bliss Chris, my girl. That's right. She's been around long enough to know that you can't dirty delete shit around here. You just can't. You just can't.
yeah, it's the hypocrisy.
Make that shit
like
make
just that
sense for me. Somebody please.
Yeah, they aren't. Well,
Let's see who else is on. I lost my place, y'all. AC is here. My Mugsy is here. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Susie, Erica, Rabbit, my bestie Jasmine is here. Hello, beautiful bestie.
Yeah.
Hey, Cece.
And
friendly girl, you're here. Hi, Rabbit. Hi, Sue.
And like, I don't owe Sophie nothing. I have no loyalty to her, no ties to her, no nothing. So whatever comes out of my mouth tonight just comes out of my mouth. Yeah.
See you.
Cousins forever.
Hair on my face. Celia.
Hey, Miss Liability Prayer Jar.
D. Johns. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, Shiloh. Cat. Thank you, AC. Thank you. I know. I need to be working out. It's been probably a week since I've been to the gym. Hi, Shiloh. How are you? Thank you, my bestie. Hello. Good morning, Glock. Good morning. Well, I had a tan one. I think I got it from American Eagle, like last year or the year before, and I rarely ever wear it. And so I gave it to my husband. And then I was at Target yesterday and I seen this pretty green one, so I grabbed it.
What's the bestie reference? I don't get it.
Hi, Stacy, Flower Child. Hello, everyone. Boomer, Ambulance Girl. Hi, everyone. Hi, Shyla. Good morning, early bird. It's 7 a.m. where she's at. Thank you, Mugsy. Thank you. Let me do roll call and I'll get to that in just 1 second. I don't want to lose my place. Hi, Sherry. My bestie Brandy is here. Be safe driving in the rain, girl. Listen, don't type. Awesome, Heidi. You finally got a notification. Awesome. It's good to see you this morning, Heidi. Hey, Mugsy. Thank you.
Hey, Stacy.
Sophie, if I got to choose,
yeah, and you know what, Stacy, I'm glad that you came in here and you say that, because a lot of people cannot come in here and do that. Like, I will never make anybody ever choose a side. Never. Me, myself, I always say I don't take sides. And I stand by that. That is one of my rules. And more people need to be like that. Hey, La-di-da, how are you?
If I missed you, I apologize. I'll catch up with you somewhere in the chat. Hi, Brexa. Hello. I try to be nice to everybody, right? Sometimes, like, subscribers will, like, send me a message on Instagram and just like talk. And I talk to you guys. I do. I don't get personal or nothing like that, but I chit chat. Hey, Chantel, did you have a good birthday? Hi, Phantom. Even when my gut is screaming to me to not fuck with this person, I'm still nice to them.
Okay, and then there are things that I don't know. So somebody explain the Appalachian haint. I don't understand that part because she didn't really say what exactly that person did or said. She just kind of went in on that person.
Right? I still am. And sometimes it comes back to bite me in the ass. Good morning, Martin's mommy. How are you, beautiful friend? It comes back to bite me in the ass sometimes. And it is what it is, right? But again, I don't get personal with anybody. I chit chat. With all of that being said,
okay, she has you blocked for 2 months. Okay, over what though? That's the part. She didn't explain it. She just kind of cussed you out and went in. I didn't get it.
Maybe I did what? Shiloh's comment. That old mean woman that don't like you, Jim, or whatever. There's a routine somewhere. Oh my goodness, Shiloh.
Okay, Sophie did a live of lives, right? Are you talking about this current live or like one from a couple months ago?
With that being said, and the sun just went behind the clouds. Chris Hansen, I apologize. And I wasn't going to bring you up, girl. I wasn't. But awesome, Chantel. I'm so excited for you. Appalachian haint. Even though my gut was screaming at me to just fucking block you and not even conversate with you, when you started texting.
That is a big pet peeve of mine. Just like when Brooke's pet peeve is seen and saw. Sophie, it is not conversate. It is converse. That's a big pet peeve of mine. And that's why I put that picture up and I put the miseducation of Sophie Kirk. It is converse, not conversate. The more you know. And you cannot do these lives and you're using conversate and not converse, and you don't know the difference between your and you are. That is a problem, in my opinion.
Not texting, but messaging me on Instagram again. Whenever you started coming in my chat again, my gut told me to fucking block you, but I didn't. I was nice to you. Even though you're a weird bitch, I was nice to you. I never made fun of your fucking speech impediment. I've never made fun of anything about you. Nothing. But you're going to sit here and go from fucking chat to chat. The live that Jen did about 7 hours ago that she put on her members that I just finished listening and recording. Appalachian Haint is in her fucking chat saying that Sophie was making fun of me. Bitch, I can, but I haven't.
Okay, so she's saying you were in Pink BB. I keep thinking you're Pink Butterfly. So she's saying you was in Jen's chat. And, oh, okay. I guess you kind of did explain it.
But not even a little bit. Right, KK? Not even a little bit. But what you're not going to fucking do is lie about me. That's what you're not going to fucking do. Okay? All this shit that you have talked about, all these fucking people, especially Jen Bailey. And now you're going to be in her fucking chat kissing her ass? You're a fake bitch. Fake, weak bitch. And I want nothing to do with you.
Oh, wow.
Never, ever message me on Instagram again. Never, ever come in my chat or my comment section ever again. I want nothing to fucking do with you.
And I'm really thinking the problem is you were in Jen's chat. I don't even think the fact okay, who cares? Maybe you might have misunderstood something. Maybe she might have misunderstood. We're all human. We do take things wrong. I do it all the time. And that's why I tell you guys, please correct me. And that's why I really appreciate you guys doing that. But I'm really thinking it's because you were in Jen's chat.
Not gonna lie on me. I have not made fun of you. I was nice to you. And I didn't have to be. That's it. That's all.
Oh, wow.
Let's move on with the show. Hi, everyone.
I mean, you should always be nice to people. You should always be kind. That should always be your first thing that you're doing. Like, it's easier to be nice than it is to be, hey, Tina Marina. It's almost like she's saying, it's a privilege for me to be nice to you. It's a privilege for me to speak to you. Sophie, I don't know what has gotten into you, but you're really just a nasty, nasty person. And I'm really trying to stop saying bitch and calling people bitch. And I don't call people a bitch just because, like, someone's a female or anything. It's just my name I go to. But Appalachian Hayne, I wouldn't pay her no mind, pay her dust, because really you were just in Jen's chat. And if anybody wants to go to Jen's chat, if you want to go to Jules's chat, Maria's, anyone's chat, you can still come here. Just be respectful to everyone. That's really all I care about. That gatekeeping shit is for the birds.
I missed. Hi, Sarah Z. Good morning.
Yeah, that's kid stuff.
Let me see what you guys are saying.
Vault.
Exactly, Martin's mommy. Yeah, exactly.
Like, Love and Hip Hop YouTube. Like, Sophie, calm down. Like, this whole stream, she went from Sophie Orange Trump to Erica Kirk to Tupac. Like, girl, you got to pick a personality and stay there. Like, this is crazy work.
Always comes back to bite me in the ass when I don't trust my fucking gut. And it's always been fucking weird with her. It's always. Like, I'll randomly get a notification on Instagram that she's like started following me. And I'm like, when did you not follow me? I thought you've been following me. And then it's like, I'll get a text from her on Instagram like, why aren't you and Selfie Queen Cindy following me on Instagram? Like, what? I don't fucking know.
And did you see how she slid Selfie Queen's name in there? This is the shit Jules does. She threw Selfie Queen in there, so then Selfie Queen has an issue with you now. That's what that was. I see what you're doing.
I don't do Instagram like that. You know, like, I don't know. Like, what?
Always sticking with Tupac, right?
Craziness. Hi, Christoph. Good morning. Right, Jasmine? Like, the fuck? And whenever I was just listening to the live that Jen put on members from 3 a.m., girl, get some sleep. You want to lie and say I'm in fucking Jamie's live at whatever time in the middle of the night.
Star, I have no idea. Hey, Aries, how are you? Hey, Emmy Lodge, long time no see. I hope you are doing well. Star, I don't know. I was trying to figure this out too. And then there's another live that she did a day before this, and it's very similar to this. So it really is confusing. And then to try to listen to Jen's live, I have a hard time with Jen because I cannot keep hearing the jail stuff. The I can't keep doing that. We know, and I've said it before. Who cares if you were fine with someone before this time and this time? The point is, like, you guys aren't today. Like, let's talk about today and move on. I don't want to.
Was fucking dead asleep, but you're sitting here live in the middle of the fucking night. Like, what the fuck? Get some sleep. Okay? And this is not a filter.
Isn't it, Stevie?
This is me.
Okay.
This is me.
I'm glad I wasn't. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's why I'm playing this at normal speed, because I don't know.
Like a couple of times on my lifestyle channel, I'll like, because I record the majority of my shit from like the TikTok app. And I do that for a couple of reasons. One, because it's easy. Two, because if something happens and I accidentally delete it from my phone, it's still saved on TikTok. And that has happened more than once. I've accidentally deleted something and didn't think I needed it, and I did, and I've gone to TikTok and I've uploaded it back to my phone. It's always saved. It's always there, right? My nose is running. My allergies are kicking my ass this year, y'all. But there's been a couple of times whenever I've went to like record something and not paid any fucking attention. Sometimes TikTok will put a filter on shit like automatically. And it's like things that are like a one take thing. Like me and the Japanese cheesecake thing. I recorded that, went back to start editing it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this filter doing here? I didn't put that there.
That's cap. That's cap. You're doing it on TikTok for the filter. Just be real about it. And also, Brooke, if you're listening, there's a short she did where she's driving and she's literally talking to the phone on recording that short, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if like she hit something or what, and she's like, oh my god, what was that? And then she goes back dead in her phone. Let's see if Jules calls that out.
But yeah, but this is not a filter, honey. It's not. This is me. I eat well, I take care of myself, I drink water, and I get good sleep.
That's a filter.
And I don't buy my skincare from the Dollar Tree. This is me all day long.
But I will say this, and this is just being honest, the Dollar Tree does have better products than it used to be. And if you can go to the Dollar Tree and you can find something that actually works for you, get it. It's not about spending hundreds of thousands even to get the same result. That if something from the Dollar Tree works for you, why would you not do that? Like, that shaming people and all that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Sophie, you don't have it like that, and you really need to stop acting like you're like a billionaire. Stop it.
Me. Jen wants to say that I use filters, that I go to turn my head and my eye slips off my face and shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Weird bitch.
No, I will say you used a filter and one of your eyes are higher than the other. And I will post that picture if you want, but you use filters. Like, you are a filter queen. Nothing wrong with it, but own it.
Yes, Heidi. That bitch is fucking weird. Weird.
Yeah, the Dollar Tree is where it's
talking
at.
About Jen.
Let me stop pausing it. But listen, the Dollar Tree is the only place I get dementia. I lose track of my spending. I cannot do basic math, and that's why I stay out of there. In your head, $1.25 adds up quick anymore. I'm in there like, I'm only spending $20. I'm only spending $20. You get to that register, $95 at the Dollar Tree. What?
Stop fucking lying about me. The fuck? Never, Missy Tessa. No, that's not what we do over here. That's what Jen does over there, but that's not what the fuck we do over here. Okay? All right. I don't call people these, teenage fucking third grade fucking names and insults. I don't make fun of your looks like that. I don't make fun of how you speak like Jen does and all the things. Like, no.
You do.
That's not who the fuck I am. And you're not going to lie and make it who the fuck I am. You weird bitch. We've done nothing to you for you to talk shit.
And Sophie, that is a lie. You guys dogpile on Jen. And like, I know Jen has done a lot of things. But y'all dogpile her, and I'm not defending Jen. I have to throw that out there. I'm just calling it like I see it. You guys dogpile her. Y'all bring your kids into it. Y'all do the most with Jen. And y'all do it to Jen because that's the only one you guys are going to pop that shit off with. Other people know how to clap back at you, and y'all do not like that. I've ignored Sophie. What up, Seeper? Um, I've ignored Sophie this year. Sophie has been coming at me several times, and I'm about to give Sophie the attention she deserves. I'm about to give Sophie the attention she wants.
Okay? You're doing it to fit in. Stop it. Stop it. Like Jen says, stop. Stop. It's fucking weird. Let me see what you guys are saying. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Stephen R. Hello, hello. Hi, Vixie. I see somebody saying hi to you. I don't know, you guys are chatty as fuck this morning.
Maria's in the chat. Jules is in the chat with her. A lot of the nasty people are over there. Susie Q, Miss Mickey, J Fid, Napa. They're all disgusting, vile human beings.
You are. When she came back around, I kept my distance for a reason, right, Vixie?
And listen, I heard Napa is the one pulling those FOIAs. I don't know if that's true, but pull Napa's FOIAs. I think doesn't Napa have a record? Napa has something going on. And I cannot remember what it was for the life of me. And I think Geneva had pulled something on her, and Napa got mad and started threatening her with lawyers, and I cannot think of what it was. What's up, Lin Lin? How you doing today? I cannot remember what it was. Lin Lin, where have I seen you around at? I seen you in someone's chat, but I cannot remember. But welcome.
Not again. Never again. Never. This is me telling you, never, ever contact me again. Ever. Just leave me the fuck alone because I've done nothing to you. Okay? Just leave me the fuck alone. Oh, the one about Bath and Body, the one I did yesterday, Stacy. Yeah. Oh, and my hands are not orange. They're not a different color than the rest of me. My lighting is kind of like fucking wonky. The sun keeps going in and out of the fucking clouds. My whole body, even my face, I've got this ring light blaring in my face, but my whole body is the same color, Jen. Okay. I told you when I redid my hands, because I washed my hands so much, that it'll blend in. It'll fade, and it did in a day. That's how much I washed my fucking hands.
Who was Anne Marie?
Okay, stop it. Stop it. Your jealousy is showing, girl.
Oh, okay. That's where I saw you.
Thank you, bestie. Thank you. And it's like, I was on drugs for a really long time, y'all. I was. And it really takes a toll on your body. It does. And it shows.
It's the filter and that orange tan. And my thing is like, Sophie, laugh at yourself. It is okay. Like if that happened to me, I would crack up laughing. And I would show y'all like, look at this side, look at that. I would not sit there and try to fight about it when the camera is on and we can clearly see. It's not the lighting, it's you.
It shows. And whenever I became sober in, I don't know, 11 and a half years ago, it's taken a long time for my body to heal itself. Yeah, it does. And my husband compliments me and tells me that I look younger now than I did when we fucking met.
But that's your husband. He's supposed to say those things. And if he doesn't say those things, something is wrong. But shout out to Sophie. Like I said, I don't like her, but I will give credit where credit is due. Shout out to Sophie for getting clean and staying clean. 11 years is a huge accomplishment. Keep going. And I will tell anybody that. He's still a bitch, though.
And that was over 10 years ago. I was 38 years old whenever I met my husband. I look younger than I did then.
God damn. If you met him at 38 and you're almost 50, what the fuck did you look like at 38? You had to be rough.
No, maybe try and actually take care of yourself. Don't just fake it for the internet. I don't know. Exactly, Love Strong. What's the
Scott,
fucking point?
What the fuck does he look like?
Can't walk around in real life with a fucking filter. What's the point? You know? I am proud of how I look.
And you should be.
I am proud at how far I have fucking come. Oh, and I changed. I have 2 initial necklaces.
Listen to this.
I changed it out because I'm kind of icky about other people, you know, other creators getting the same thing as me, almost copying, but I'm not petty like that, but, you know, whatever. But so I switched it out to my other one.
But you are petty because the fact that you even acknowledged that was very petty, and that's very high school like. Sophie, you don't have on like a Gucci necklace or anything like that. It's a necklace from Amazon. Okay. Like, I'm not understanding that.
One from Amazon. It's much smaller beads and it's more colorful. It's got a little heart and then my initial on it. Come from Amazon. I think it was less than $20. But I switched it out this morning. But I'm proud of how I look. I'm proud at how far I've fucking come. Not only my looks, but my health and just my life as a whole. I have 0 to be ashamed of. 0.
And that's good that she feels that way about herself. We should all feel that great about ourselves. But that doesn't mean because you feel good about yourself, that doesn't give you a pass, though, to shame other people, Sophie. And that's what you've been doing. You have been shaming people. And you didn't really get this disgusting until you got back with Maria and Jules. And let me say, those 2 have drugged you the hardest. A lot of the rumors that went on about Sophie came Tater Tot. Where do I know that from? A lot of that shit, they wanted you the hardest. I don't. You back over there with them simping, like you are really simping over there for them.
I wake up every fucking day to try and be a better person than I was the day before.
And listen, We know who's pulling those. We know who's pulling those FOIAs over there. Starts with a G. We know.
There's always something that you can change in your life, in your day, whatever. Always.
Oh, did she?
Great, Mugsy. Like, no. No. You already know, my dude.
You won't
She's
tell under
so
that
fucking
orange.
lame, Heidi. This is not a fair fight. She is not emotionally and mentally capable in comprehending anything around her. She plays dumb and stupid. And Heidi, she talked a lot of shit about you yesterday.
And see, that's what you're doing, Sophie. Hey, Carol, you're gaslighting other people. Like, did you tell Heidi though your friend G was talking about her on Reddit? Did you tell her that? No. Oh, Sophie. Oh God, I cannot stand her.
And we're going to play that. I'm going to play that first, and then we're going to get to her deleted live that she did right before it. Yeah. Thank you, Mugsy, for the super chats. I appreciate you. Hi, Miss Lisa. Excuse me. Hi, Maria. I see people saying hi to you. Hi, Miss Mickey. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh.
Confidence is always more attractive than aesthetics anyway. Exactly. Exactly. Like, you can have like all the aesthetic things going on, but if you're not confident in who you are, if you're faking it to the people are going to see right through that shit.
See, and this is how stupid. Oh God, forgive me. This is how dumb Sophie is. Shyla says confidence is always more attractive than aesthetic anyway. Sophie, you were literally just sitting there bragging about some stuff that you have. That applied to all of us, yourself included, dodo brain. The fuck?
Mm-hmm. They are.
Where's Sophie going to this summer? The holler.
They are.
She going right down to the
I'm
holler.
not fake. Not even a little bit.
No, Sophie, you are fake. Fake as fuck. And let me tell y'all about Sophie and I's falling out. I used to like Sophie. All of a sudden she started going back and forth into Jules and Maria's. That's fine, whatever. I don't care. I don't get into that. Like I said, you can go both places and we can still be cool. One day I was in Vegas Valleys and I sent them a super chat, right? The next day, Sophie is sending me, well, I sent the super chat, and then the next thing, it's all on Reddit. Maria's throwing it up like, that's your friend, and blah, blah. And he sent them a super chat after they was bashing you and wanted your information. I don't have nothing to do with that. Absolutely nothing. Sophie, they was going after you because you was over there white knighting for Jules and them. So then she messages me and she's like, what if, and I can't remember exactly what she said. I'm not going to share the text either. I'm just trying to remember. What if these group of dangerous men did something to me and they wanted to go after my family and my husband's job and they doxed me? And what would you do? In my head, I'm like, what the fuck you want me to do? What do you mean? And I was like, well, I hope it doesn't happen. I asked them not to, but what if they did? I thought we don't play what ifs. I thought we don't do the what about isms and all that. And I didn't say nothing. It was a very awkward conversation because, on one hand, Sophie, I see you talking shit about them. You brought this on yourself because you're white knighting for Jules. And then you want to say, I am a strong, hey, Heidi, how are you? And you want to say you're a strong woman and da 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 da. But then it's my problem. Somehow I'm the bad person in that. And I literally did nothing. And then she says, Okay, you're acting weird. I'm not acting weird. You just kind of caught me off guard with some bullshit. What do you want me to say? Did you want me to go over there and cuss them out? No, that wasn't going to happen. Because in my head, I already knew Maria and Jules told you you can't come over here if you're going to go into his chat. So, Sophie, I wasn't dumb. I was well aware of what you were doing. And I wasn't going to sit there and fight to be friends with you. I'm not going to fight to, I'm only going to fight to be friends with Heidi, and that's fucking it. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. But I I don't have nothing to do with that. Who's playing who's live? Jules is playing me. That's because Jules doesn't have no talent, like she says about everybody else. She has no talent, nothing to talk about, no content, no nothing. And but if you want to fall out, we can just go our separate ways. I don't have no problem with that. So then she just started talking shit about me. And she was like, one day, something about I was posting something sexual about her and Johnny Mac. And no, I did not. There was nothing sexual about that. And she kept going. And if you guys remember, I kept saying, Kendra, you don't take accountability. Okay, get out, Geneva. We know that's you. Get out. You don't take accountability. None of y'all don't take accountability. So don't come up in here fucking with Kendra. Okay? If you don't like her, leave her the fuck alone. It's that easy. Y'all sound stupid over there. But anyway, and then it was, what did she say? The next day she said, what the fuck was the next thing? I can't remember. And then it was acting stupid, acting like she didn't know what was going on. Um, has anybody seen George's family being doxxed? If his family has really been doxxed, could you guys send me the proof? They say it's Geneva, but I don't know. I haven't seen the proof. Okay, Sophie, you're really just trying to act stupid here because why do you want my family's information? Because that's really what you're doing, is trying to get their information. And instead of you trying to put out a public statement, you could have just literally privately messaged Geneva. She gives everybody else's information. She gladly would have gave you that. So you were just acting stupid right there. And I seen it, didn't really say too much about it, but I did acknowledge it. And you still have that post up. And then what was that other thing she said? Something fucking stupid. Like she was talking shit and I kept ignoring her. And then she said something, and I said, you know what? I'm not going back and forth with Sophie. I've already told Sophie, hey, cut it out. You keep going on with it, but I'm not going to keep going on with you. Then she said, oh my God, if I would have known that was all it was going to take, I would have stopped. I would have done that a long time ago. Sophie, I didn't talk about you, and I still really don't talk about you. So I'm not understanding where you're getting this gaslighting from, other than you're doing Jules and Maria's bidding, and you're just really making yourself look stupid. So that's that. Um, yeah.
And a pretty face doesn't mean shit if your character is gross. Exactly. Can't relate with y'all. I honestly can't. Okay, Heidi, no worries. No worries. Well, bestie, I can give you the link if you want it. I've got it. I do. You know how we roll around here. I got that link, girl. Hold on. Maybe instead of, I don't know, talking shit about people in the middle of the night on the fucking internet, get some sleep. That's a thought, right? I was dead to the fucking world at 3 a.m. just do. There it is. There you go, bestie. There's the link for the live she put on members. I just sent it to you. Yes, Kat. She looks miserable every single day. You look happy and full of life. I'm not a miserable person. I'm not.
Dreaming about...
Exactly. Number one, I don't talk about Jen's fucking kids. I don't talk about her parenting. I don't talk about none of it. I don't fucking care. I don't. I don't talk about your brother. I don't talk about your father. And I don't talk about your motherfucking mother either.
Genevra, get out. I know this is you coming in here under these accounts. Get out. And I know exactly what you're trying to do, Genevra. Just letting you know you're intimidating witnesses again. So get out.
In my conversation yesterday, and me saying, you talking about taking your mom, you and Mike taking your mom to dose methadone, is me not talking shit about your mom.
No. You did talk shit about her mom. You didn't say it like, you took your mom to get methadone. No, there was nastiness in your voice about it. You were very much nasty. Can somebody block that one?
It's not. At all. At all.
As you were sitting there stalking everybody under the sun, Genevra. So get your ass up on outs.
Have made it a part of your motherfucking content if you didn't want people to know about it. When you speak about some... You, Kathy, the ice queen, y'all. Thank you for becoming a member. Whenever you speak about something on your fucking YouTube platform, you make it a topic of discussion. You've talked about your mom a lot. A lot.
And this is my problem. Okay, if it's her mom, it's her fucking mom. If it's my mom, it's my fucking mom. I can talk about my mom all I want to. If I want to talk shit about my mom, that's my mom. If I want to talk great about my mom, that's my mom. That doesn't mean you can. And that is that stupid shit Jules has made up. Like, oh, well, you brought your mom to the internet. So it's my mom. So again, Sophie, you've brought people up in your families, and does that mean that it's open season?
Yeah. And I have not said anything about her.
Like, I don't understand that.
I also haven't spoke on your brother. So that little fake rage quit yesterday, it's fucking laughable at this point.
Okay, so listen, on that part, you guys correct me if I'm wrong here. I guess Jen said that Sophie said, right? She was fucking her brother or something like that. I think that's the part where Sophie is talking about. Y'all know I don't like Sophie, but I will say Sophie didn't say that about your brother. If this is what we're talking about, it was said, but it was not said by Sophie. If that's the part that we're talking about.
You want to know how I know all of these things? Because you said it. You told it. Every bit of it. I did not make anything up that I said yesterday. Not the first thing.
I will say this, Sophie. I do not believe everything that you're spitting out at Jen is stuff that Jen has said, and you've heard it. Say that. I believe y'all are sitting in them discords, and you guys are sharing information, and you're the dummy coming up repeating it. So
everything that I said yesterday has come out of your fucking mouth.
Okay.
Every bit of it.
So Sophie did not say that. Sophie did not say that. Can that just be an easier way to clear it up? Yeah, that's the part I don't get. And I'm glad you were just as confused as I was, Star. I even had to ask somebody, okay, what is she talking about? I don't get that part. So a lot of this stuff I did have to ask because I didn't get what Sophie was talking about and I didn't get what Jen was talking about.
Standing in the corner on your tippy toes on tax. Get the fuck out of here. Get the whole fuck out of here. Your bestie, the meth head Terry Time, that you want everybody to believe that she was on three-way with me and Johnny Mac while we were talking whatever sort of way, right? You want everybody to believe what she says. She's the one that said that you took that situation from Flowers in the Attic. I mean, if we're supposed to believe what this old woman says, then okay. Right? You are the one that said that you and your brother had nothing to eat. So you dipped cockroaches in ranch dressing. You said that. Not Missy Tessa. She repeated you. You said it. We've all heard it. See, the time that you say that I wasn't around for, I was around and heard it. Every bit of it. I've been here for a long time. I have. I'm not paying attention to the chat, guys. I'm sorry. Every bit of it has come out of your fucking mouth. And yet you want to know how I know these things. The fuck?
See, Lisa, I'm so glad you said that. This had my head spinning. Anytime y'all need me to pause so we can clear up some stuff, just let me know.
It's your fault. These things are coming back to bite you in the ass, whether they're true or not. It's your fault. If you don't want somebody to say something, then don't talk about it on the fucking internet. It's that simple.
I mean, I will say, okay, let me give Sophie a point there, but you just got to remember, Sophie, there's going to be things that you've said. People are going to dig up and they're going to throw it up. So I've been here since the hotel snoring. Yeah. Can you guys really, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, can you believe it's 2026? We have survived COVID. We all went through COVID together because of this. And wow, COVID was 6 years ago. Can y'all believe that?
That simple. I've never spoke about my family.
You have.
I rarely speak about my husband. There is a reason that I go live when he's not around. There's a reason that, well, there's more than one reason that I go live when he's at work. Number one, so I don't get interrupted or anything. Number two, when he's home, I like to spend time with him. I know. Imagine that. Number three, He's not a part of my fucking content. And you have spoke a lot of fucking shit about my husband and know not a goddamn thing about him. Well,
okay, what has Jen said about her husband? I don't know what Jen has said about her husband.
Step back. You and Stinkfish did look into his Facebook and his criminal record and all of that, but you don't know him.
Okay, if you guys don't have a copy of this and you want it, just let me know. I have it recorded. Yeah. Okay, so when I was watching this the first time, I just kept thinking, there's just something not right here with her. What? This just isn't her. Like, something just doesn't seem right with her. And then I figured it out today. She's giving Erica Kirk vibes in this. And it's very weird. Very weird. It's Bugs with Ranch, no less. I know, right? And listen, I don't know if that story is true. Jen said it. She said it. I mean, I don't want to question somebody's childhood. I wasn't there. The only way to find out, which do not go do, is to ask her brother. But I mean, I don't even think shit like that should be questioned. Does it sound? Yeah.
You don't. Not even a little bit. Right, KK? Not even a fucking little bit. But you have talked all kinds of shit about my fucking husband. Called him all kinds of names, all the things. I haven't given you back 2% of that fucking energy. I haven't. I'm running my mouth
like
and
a
not paying
fondue
attention to the chat. I apologize, you guys. Jen, stop lying to get clout. You didn't live in foster care. You lived with your grandmother and you had a normal life. Thank you, Bestie. Thank you. And she did say whenever her grandmother got sick that she went to live with her best friend and her parents. That's still not foster care, girlfriend. It's not. That's not foster care.
Okay, and let me stop you and correct you, Sophie, because that is incorrect. And Sophie, I don't know. Okay, so let me say this. Brandy came up and she made that comment. I don't know the backstory behind that, but Sophie, you said it. Just because you are with family, that does not mean you are not in foster care. As long as the courts have an oversight of all of it, you technically are in foster care, family or not, because you could always just go to your family's house for whatever reason. That's not foster care because you're staying with your sisters, you're staying with your aunt, your grandma, whatever. But if the courts take you out of your home and even they place you with a family member, you technically are in foster care. And that is something I feel, Sophie, is a dangerous game you're playing with. Y'all know foster care is dear to me. I don't think that you should be touching the foster care subject. Especially if you're going to put out misinformation. It is the same when you were offended by Suboxone and methadone. When that misinformation was put out, Sophie, you were upset about that. So I do think, Sophie, you either just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to, like TLC said, or just don't bring it up at all, because you're just making yourself sound heartless and very, very uneducated. So I really think you should stop talking about things that you don't know. And if somebody is saying it and you're repeating it, you might want to fact check what you are saying, because you really sound foolish.
Care is being taken out of your fucking home that you're used to and comfortable in and put with fucking strangers. That is foster care.
And no, Sophie. And there's a lot of times where foster parents are your families and you don't know them. And they just want you for the check. So, Sophie, that again, that's incorrect. And just because you are with family, that does not mean you are comfortable. That's not your space. Your belongings aren't there. Um, you may not even be comfortable with the situation there. Um, and most of the time, foster kids come, they only have one bag with them, and that is it. So, again, Sophie, that's very incorrect, and I do think you owe an apology for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. You lived a nice, comfy life with your grandmother and then your best friend and her parents. That's not foster care, girlfriend. It's not at all. At all. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hi, Chronic Space. Oh, good luck, good luck, good luck today, my girl. Good luck and be safe. Heidi orders crab legs and lobster, and Jen orders the delicate ranch, roaches and ranch, right? Missy? My only question is, do cockroaches eat their own? Listen, Jamie, listen. I want to know how she caught them. See, me and Missy Tessa have this image in our heads of her running around with Tupperware and a lid catching cockroaches and dipping them in ranch. Do you kill them first? Or you just raw dog it and just eat it? I don't know.
See, and let me tell you, this is another story where, Sophie, you sound stupid because you were in prison. You can't tell me you didn't have roaches crawling on you in prison. So you're very familiar with roaches yourself. And and you said this yourself. You said it yourself. You and your husband. I'm not talking about your husband in any kind of way. I don't know that man. I'm sure he's a very lovely man. Um, you said y'all lived in an old camper, right? That was just old, and y'all lived back there. So you can't tell me it didn't have bugs in it. Like again, you're familiar with it. Dreaming, I know, right? See, that's what and even like no matter how fair I'm trying to be here, it always goes back to the hypocrisy of everything. And listen, I think one day we should do a live, and if you guys want to do it tomorrow, I will open the chat up to anyone and everybody, and we can have a conversation about everything. And no matter what the topic is or what rabbit hole we go down, it's always the hypocrisy. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I have a hard time with this. Sophie, Jen sauteed her own roaches and dipped them in ranch while she kneeled on tacks. Okay. That made you feel good saying that one, do you? That came from you, Jen. But like I said, Sophie was sleeping on a hot cot in prison. Like, so she's familiar with roaches too. You can't say you're not. Probably even bed bugs up in there. You literally, the thing with the cockroaches, the thing with your brother and the banister standing in the corner on your tippy toes, on tacks, 4 hours while you looked in the mirror. I know. To find your best angle. You said that. Nobody else. We didn't. We're not making this shit up. This is you, girl. This is all you. I'm just repeating it. We, as a collective, are just repeating the things that you say. That's on you.
But again, I don't talk about my family. I don't talk about my husband. I don't talk about none of it because it's not your business. Right? That's not why I'm here. And even on my lifestyle channel, it's about me. Me, not my family. Like that couple of... Heidi, you didn't get all your sleep out, did you? I've made and like taste tested for you guys. My husband is standing beside me off camera. You can hear him, but you can't see him, and you won't. You won't, because it's not about him. I'm the star of the show. Because it's mine. He didn't ask me to do it. I wanted to. Therefore, my children didn't ask me to do this. Therefore, I don't make them a part of it unless they would want to be. And that's, I would think about it because it's the internet. As far as you know, I don't have fucking kids. I don't have a fucking husband. I don't have parents. I don't have shit. No. And I can tell you that's not true because Marie and Jules already doxed them. So we know that's not true. No one was going to start. I know, right? I know, Star. Whenever I decided to start my YouTube channel, January of 2022, I had seen some things already on the fucking internet because, again, I've been around since the end of 2019 on YouTube here. I've seen some shit. And whenever I started my channel, I conducted myself in a way to where those things didn't happen to me. Right? Tell the truth or shame the devil. Smart. Right, Miss Jasmine? My bestie. Speaking facts over here. And let me say this, and like I said earlier, the people over there in that chat, this is a perfect time for y'all to stand up and say, hey, I too left my children. And I believe Jasmine is one of them, right? She chose the bottle over her kids, from what I understand with her. Miss Mickey, she left hers in the alley. But they're not telling that story. But they're shaming Jen for it. I don't... See, that's what I'm saying. The hypocrisy. Says Jen is not even a Temu version of Sophie. There it is. She tries. She does try. Who said that? I'm not gonna lie to you, Sophie. You are a Temu version of yourself. Not trying to be funny. You are not like what you think you are. Good night, Heidi. I'll see you tomorrow. You're not. I always go back and watch my live and like read comments and stuff. So I will catch up with all of y'all's comments at some point, but I don't want to get distracted. So I apologize. When Heidi said, it's roaches and ranch, how else do you eat it? Let's get on with the show, y'all. Let's get on with the show. I'm going to do the rage quit first. And then we'll go on to the one that she dirty deleted. I couldn't remember if I grabbed it or not. When Jules asked me last night, I was like laying in bed already. And I couldn't remember if I grabbed just this one or both of them. But I got both of them. And I have not watched this. Jules played it, but I didn't watch it on my own. Right? There's better things than fucking ranch dressing, Missy Tessa, right? Let me share my screen. Thank God for good internet, y'all. At one point, when I first started my YouTube, like whenever I would go live and like share my screen, and even not sharing my screen, it was like my internet was like super crappy and wonky. So I called my internet. Well, back then it was my cable company, and they came out to look at it, and they were like, "Whoever put this internet in for you, put it in like complete backwards." He was like, "I don't know how he did it and how it's even working at all, but yeah." So it got fixed real quick. Oh my God, Maria, no. What? I was forced to eat olive loaf for lunch as a kid. Okay, y'all, let's get into it. Now, to preface this live, this was after her going live for, I'll tell you how long that first live was. That first live was 1 hour and 25 minutes and 38 seconds. She thought she found her balls and was talking all kinds of mad shit and just fucking lying and talking shit about all of us. And then she came back and did this.
I'm going to speed this up a bit.
Bluetooth. Are giving commands. The type exactly, Maria. Yes, I don't. Exactly, Maria. Yes, I don't. You said, why would I be doing that? Exactly, Maria. Are giving commands. The title of autistic. You were wrong for calling Clint the N-word with a hard R a lot. You're wrong. You're wrong. And if you missed my live from yesterday, this is what she's playing towards the end of it. She wanted to act like she was the moral authority of YouTube and saying I was wrong. Nobody's going to tell you you were wrong, but I'm going to tell you you were wrong for telling John that he should have done what his mother did. And he shouldn't have said it to me.
Well, I don't think John should have said that to anybody. But I hope Genevra is holding Sophie to the same standard she held me to. Remember that? That's funny.
Wouldn't have said it back to him. But it's only me, right? Because you don't like me. Fuck off. You were wrong for saying that Clint was...
Katja, listen, I'm going to give you my phone number. I need you to give me a call. I've known Katja for 20 years. I'm going to get a statement from her.
A statement for what? Huh? A statement for what? What kind of a statement? You know what I think is really strange? How come my earbud's not connecting to my laptop, number one? How come Katja, that's known you for over 20 years, she doesn't know about the cockroach and ranch thing? How come? Why is this?
Listen, my best friend for years, I've never told my best friend every single thing. And to be honest, if I was eating roaches and ranch as a kid, I wouldn't have told nobody either. Like, what? Like,
that's strange. How come she's never heard that story? But you've told all these strangers on the fucking internet.
Fuck you, Sophie. You were
Fuck
wrong
you, Jen.
because you left your fucking kids.
Did I? Did I leave my kids? You left your kids, bitch.
look, this is how you know Jen wasn't lying. Listen to how mad Sophie got.
Time ever ever that I have spoken about your children, I didn't leave my kids. You left your kids, bitch.
Okay, if we are, I am not white knighting. I'm being 110% honest. If we're being honest here, Jen didn't leave her kids. She may not have been the best mom at times, but she didn't leave her kids. Let me say that. But Sophie, you did say you left your kids. And listen, let's be fair. Sophie did tell the story of when she got on drugs, and I'm almost positive she said it was because of the doctor was giving her medication and she got hooked. And that is a lot of people's story, and that is no fault of their own. But you did leave your kids. And you did say that. Jen's not lying there. You've been running around judging Jen for that same thing, and you've done it too. So you can't call her out when technically she didn't leave her kids. Now, we may not like Jen, but we can't lie about it.
After yours. All you know are rumors about me on the fucking internet about my fucking children. But it's not true. Not even a little bit. At all. I didn't leave my children for a fucking man. I didn't. Not at all.
You were wrong because you did have something to do with Johnny Mac. You were.
No. No, bitch. I didn't. You're fucking wrong for lying about me. About Johnny Mac. Yeah, you're wrong. I've always been your competition in your warped fucking head. Not in real life. Not even a little bit. You have a drug addiction. Do you have a drug addiction, Jen? Listen to this shit, y'all.
Fucking kids. You were wrong because you did have something to do with Johnny Mac. You were wrong for lying to people. You were wrong for pointing out that I had a drug addiction when you claimed to be a fucking drug person.
A drug person. What the fuck is a drug person? What kind of a drug person am I? I'm in recovery. Period. I'm no drug counselor. I'm not a sponsor. I'm none of the things. I'm in fucking recovery, living my day-to-day life. Period. You did drugs on the internet in front of fucking everybody. Okay? You still exhibit addict behavior daily. You do. You have a problem with pills. Period. And me saying these things does not take away from my 11 and a half years of fucking recovery, bitch. Not even a little bit, right, KK? What have I lied about? You keep saying it, but you're not showing any proof of what I've lied about. You lie as much as you fucking breathe, bitch. Hi, Cindy. Have a good day, my girl.
Listen to this bitch. Drug addiction when you claim to be a fucking drug person. You're a big nobody. Listen to this bitch.
was gay. Should I keep going?
I mean, if I were Sophie, I wouldn't be embarrassed by that story. It's a true story that most people share. And I mean, it could be the honest truth of, really actually helping to save someone. Because sometimes you do take this medication and you think, oh, the doctor is prescribing it to me. But it's really, harming you. And I mean, you just cannot shame somebody else for it when you went through it. That's what I don't get. And again, I'm not addict shaming Jen, and I'm not addict shaming Sophie. I am just stating the facts. Sophie, you did say it. Jen called you out on it. Finally, after years, and now you're mad. You can't be mad. You did it to her.
Try and act like the moral motherfucking authority of the fucking internet. Right? Right.
Listen to this.
You were wrong for having affairs with all of those married men. Wrong. Mike, Clint, the two Johns, one was cute and one wasn't, but neither one of their wives liked you. I wonder fucking why. What? Add Johnny Mac to that list. To try and act like the moral motherfucking authority of the fucking internet. Right? Right. You were wrong for having affairs with all of those married men. Mike, Clint, the two Johns, one was cute and one wasn't, but neither one of their wives liked you. I wonder fucking why. I wonder why their wives didn't like you, bitch.
Yeah, after this live, Sophie, you need to go back in a different direction, reverse. This is not for you. This is not a good look. This is bad. Let's break this picture down, shall we? She looks like... No. Let me back that up. Yes, bestie. Yes. She has decorated this room to attract young teenage boys. Look at it. Look. J-Mac is such a slimer. Yeah, and I get that. And I just think, like, okay, Johnny Mac left the community and, he wants to live a private life. I just think they both need to respect that and leave him and his wife alone. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. But listen to this. Oh, Sophia. This is not a room that a grown ass woman, 47 motherfucking years old, would decorate. Not even for fucking dogs, y'all. She said this is her dog's room. Why put maps on the fucking wall and these, pictures and all of these things that a fucking 11, 12-year-old boy would have in their fucking room? Why? Dogs don't give a shit about that stuff. Hey, Twisted. Hey, Stanley. Hey, everyone. Girl. Dogs don't care about this shit. And it's up too high for them to see. It's fucking weird. The blanket that you put on the fucking bed is something an 11, 12-year-old fucking boy would have on their fucking bed. What are you... Like, oh God, Sophie, when you gotta say stupid shit like this, you need to log the fuck off. You absolutely have nothing. Like, you sound so fucking stupid with this. And like I said, Sophie didn't come up with that on her own. She was just the dummy that ran up and said it. But why is it that's where y'all's mind keeps going with minors? Like, did Jen do some dumb stuff with them? Yeah, she did. We're gonna own that. But y'all keep going there. It's like almost every day y'all are talking about something sexual with little kids.
to do here, Jen? Who are you trying to get to watch you? Huh? Exactly, Boomer.
Yeah.
This is fucking weird. Weird as fuck, y'all. She should, Boomer. She should change it up because it's fucking weird.
And Boomer, babe, I'm sorry. You sound just as stupid, too, to sit there and be like, that's weird. Like, what? I don't understand. Like, what is weird about the room? Like, you guys are really reaching over there. Like, y'all sound dumb over there. It may not be your cup of tea, but that doesn't mean it's the room of Jeffrey Epstein. Like, y'all sound crazy.
And look at her. Look at her. She wants to say that I don't look well. She wants to say that I'm not happy. She wants to say that I'm miserable and annoyed and all of these things that she obviously is. Look at her. Look at her and look at me. Who looks miserable?
You,
looks
and you
unwell?
sound it. You, and you sound it. You look the part, you sound the part, you're acting the part. Like, and I'm just saying this, Sophie, it's not good. It's not good. Y'all can't sit here and keep always trying to call Jen out for stuff when y'all are just as bad. Like, this is bad.
Who looks annoyed as fuck?
You.
It's not this girl over here. Yes, Kat.
And now you're supposedly married. And you're still sending these fucking suggestive, half nude, maybe full nude, pictures to other men on the fucking internet. But I'm wrong. For telling John that he should have followed in his mother's fucking footsteps after he insinuated that I should have done what his mother did. Right. The fuck out of here. You're a big fat fucking nobody. Wrong. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, really, Christoph? Oh, yes. There is so much. Lying about being abused as a child.
Hey, Donnelly, how are you?
On tax.
Thank you, Twisted. She knew that already, but thank you for trying to get it through to her. I appreciate that.
For hours, right? You and your on tax being abused. Yes, there is so much. Lying about being abused as a child in the corner on your tippy toes on tax for hours, right? You and your little brother had nothing to eat but cockroaches and ranch dressing. Thank you, my JJ, for the super chat.
Oh, Jenny, what's the matter? You can talk all this shit about me, but I'm not supposed to respond to you? Huh? Leave me the fuck alone. Period. I was not live for, I think it was like 12 days. I was not live. I didn't say shit about Jen. Nothing. But she was still continuously going live and talking shit, going live and talking shit, going live and talking fucking shit. After 12 days, I come live and I say something back, and she can't take it.
Now, you may not have been live, but you were definitely in other people's chat talking shit about her, because that's all y'all talk about is Jen over there. So the fact that she's responding to you, she's responding to you. I don't get why y'all feel like y'all get to say whatever y'all want to. And then when somebody snaps back at you and then you say something back, that's you responding. No. You're the aggressor. You're the bully.
Why do you think that you can talk all this shit and nobody is supposed to respond to you? What kind of fucking world do you think that we live in to where you can say and do whatever the fuck you want to people and nobody is supposed to respond back to you? That's not real life, bitch. It's not. Hi, Macy. It's good to see you. Jen, being a good friend isn't hard. You suck at any kind of relationship, family, friends, pets, etc. You fucking suck, and you wonder why people leave you. JJ hit the nail on the fucking head with that yesterday. You still wonder why? No's to all the people that I know. Since I'm hated so much on TikTok, we'll see who's hated. We'll see. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here.
So what she's going to do is go to TikTok and make it out that I am a predator to get more people.
No, we're not making out anything. Thank you, Macy. Thank you for the Starbucks money, my girl. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'll go get my Starbucks today. Thank you very much, my Macy. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. I'm not making out anything. No, not even a little bit. Actually, I ended my live yesterday. I freshened up my makeup. I changed my clothes. Left. By the time I got to Target, in an hour's time, I got on my phone. I got on TikTok to record something. What was the first thing that was there whenever I opened up my TikTok? Post from Heidi with Jake's IG post. We're not making out anything, Jen, and it's not for content. No. Do I want people to see it? Of course. So the word will travel.
Listen to that.
But
part.
Yeah, it's there. And I've already sent it to a bunch of my awareness people. You know, the people that don't like me.
Okay, what is the awareness community? I don't know what that is and what do they do? And to me, okay, I get you post it, but to send it out to people that you don't know is a dangerous game, especially when you're calling somebody a predator. I stand on that one 110%. Sophie, you was wrong as fuck for that. And if I were Jen, I would call the police on you for that. That's wrong as fuck. Okay, that's wrong as fuck. That's my opinion. And you crossed the line with that, in my opinion. You could potentially be putting somebody's life on the line when you're sending out people's picture and that kind of stuff, and you're calling them a predator. And then you guys are showing the inside of her house. It's my opinion. That's yeah, and that's regardless of who likes who and whatever the case may be. That's whack as fuck. Whack as fuck. Because remember, Sophie, you got mad when, oh yeah, and I get it. She should not be speaking on people's moms. I don't know where the fuck this community has went wrong at when they start bringing in people's parents, their children's, their husbands, their spouses. It's crazy talk and crazy work. And you can't keep apologizing for something and then you turn around and you do it again. Like your apology means nothing. So if you're going to apologize, it's because you're apologizing because you're going to have changed behavior. So that's honestly how I feel about that one. But what Sophie did was wrong.
Sent it to them as well. I should. And here's the thing. You're fucking lucky I didn't do this 6 months ago. You're fucking lucky. All you had to do was leave me the fuck alone. I told you to leave me alone. I told you to quit talking shit.
Like, and I get that, Heidi. Like, as much as I don't like Geneva, I don't like Jules, I don't like Maria, I don't like none of them. But at the end of the day, I don't want nothing to happen bad to anybody on YouTube. Like, this is just YouTube. That going real life stuff like that's ridiculous. Passing out people stuff like that's just ridiculous. And it's unnecessary, and it really is uncalled for. Like, if somebody says something about you, okay, say it back. But to potentially try to put somebody's life in danger, and even, okay, that may not even have been Sophie's intentions to do so, but people on the internet are not well. And it just takes one person to see something like that, and they're like, oh, this is a child molester. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do something. Da, 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 da. And then the next thing you know, we have a dead person on our hands in the community. Like, nobody should have to go through that. And that is very, 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 no fuck, seriously. And you won't change my mind. No, I'm not. No, you didn't post her picture. Sophie did, along with that post. And that's why I'm saying it's wrong that Sophie did it. And Sophie should not have done that. And I'm going to stand 10 toes on that one. Sophie was wrong for that. She was wrong as fuck. And that's why I say the hypocrisy that is just keeps going on. And you can't say, Sophie cannot sit here and cry and say, Jen said this about me, da 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 da. But then you do this. The two's not the same. Like, if she says something about you, say something back. Jake's posted it, I reposted. Right. But Sophie took it further than what you did. That's what I'm saying. If you post it, okay, it's posted. But she's actually like, I gave it to the awareness community. And I'm asking, what is the awareness community? I don't even get what they are. But we see time and time again, even Jules does it. She goes into these communities and she's giving people's personal information out to these people. And at the end of the day, these are strangers. We don't know them. And most of them, okay, it's just a screen name with a picture. You don't know who's behind all that. Like, that's wrong. Wrong. Two people can be wrong at the same time. Yeah, I agree 110%. And like, I get people's feelings towards Jen. Yeah, I get people's feelings towards Jen. I get that 110%. And like I said, I'm not cool with Jen. But if Sophie's wrong, Sophie is wrong. And Sophie can be called out the same as Jen. Same as me. Same as anybody. And me personally, the way y'all feel about Jen is the way I feel about Sophie. I cannot fucking stand that bitch. And I'm actually being nice about it. I'm being very, very neutral about it, because I do know there are people who come here and they do like Sophie. So I am trying to be neutral about it when I really want to just go in for the kill with her. Not the kill, the jugular. You know what I mean? I really want to say some real foul shit. So I really am trying to watch my words with her. But mm-mm, mm-mm. Like, there's so many people in this community now. Like, I really want to say how I really feel and get it really all off of my chest. But I'm just trying to just watch my words and be respectful to the people that I do like. Because I know they are friends with them. But yeah, Sophie, she can get it too. She can get it too.
You don't care what I say, right? You're going to do what the fuck you want to do no matter what. So now I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. Thank you, Martin's mommy, for the super chat. Although I have made the cheesecake before, you reminded me how good it is. And again, it was yummy. It was so good. So good. Like the first time I made the Japanese cheesecake, I used like the healthier version, right? I used Greek yogurt, sugar-free cheesecake mix, and graham crackers and strawberries. It was okay. The second time, it was not the healthy version, and I used cheesecake mix and the Biscoff cookies and all the good things. And it was so good, y'all. So good. Yes, Maria, thank God it's still around. But yes, it's super good, Martin's mommy, and I'm glad I reminded you how good it was.
See, Lynn, I don't want to just let it out either, because at the end of the day, like, I too myself have to practice. I have to practice what I preach. This is just the internet, and if I really feel like letting it all out, I'm really showing like I'm no better than they are. It's just the internet. Log off. You know what I mean? So I got to take that advice too. But Sophie, she put this out there. I'm just letting she put it out.
But all you had to do was stop, Jen. Yeah. I had to threaten my husband to not eat it after I went to bed. Funny.
People hate me. So Chantel spit.
No, no, sweetheart. We're going to listen to that in full.
We'll see. All right, y'all.
You need that.
So what she's going to do is go to TikTok and make it out that I am a predator to get more people to hate me. So Chantel, Spitface, and all of them.
I am going to... Actually, Heidi's the one that got the ball rolling. We've just shared it out from her post.
I don't even talk about you, Heidi. I don't even talk about you, Heidi. I don't talk about you at all. I was good enough after that post in 2023, wasn't I, Heidi? When I fucking had you mod for me, right?
I remember differently. I remember you being on Bambi's panel every fucking morning. And one morning, Heidi coming up there and you two going the fuck at it. And the names she called you. And that was 2023. Jen, that was in 2023 after you got out of jail. When you say that everybody was good with you, but nobody was fucking good with you. Me wishing you well started and ended there. We were not good. And I have lots of live streams. I have lots of live streams saved on my YouTube of you on the panels of different people talking mad shit about me after you got out of jail. When you say we were good, and we were anything but fucking good. Anything but.
Same as fuck.
Sophie, I was good after 2023.
No.
Right?
You weren't. No.
So you guys are going to blackball me, put that fucking post up, and God knows who's going to say anything. Right? Right?
I don't give a fuck who says what, bitch. I don't fucking care. All you had to do was leave me the fuck alone. I don't give a fuck who says what to you or about you, bitch.
Right, Heidi? But it's okay for you to physically fucking threaten me, right? Okay, got it.
Yeah, it is. It is. That is better than you being inappropriate with young boys.
You see?
Yeah. You're a grown-ass adult and can handle your fucking own. That's the difference. That's it, Heidi. Heidi says, bitch, you fucked up speaking on my mother, ho. You are a no for life.
I'll play this on a fucking loop.
Do it.
Oh, yeah.
Please play it on a loop. Please play it on a loop. So everybody can hear the piece of shit that you really are. That doesn't make me look bad, Jen. Not even a little bit. Play it on a loop.
I'll play this on a fucking loop. Oh, yeah. Heidi threatened me months ago, said if I fucking mentioned her, said she was going to take a flight to beat my ass.
Yeah. It's almost like that side
Some
is...
of them have different accounts. It's good.
I have
Obsessed
2
with
TikTok
kids.
accounts. Heidi has 2 TikTok accounts. Yeah.
A spread like wildfire.
It is.
But the post was made in 2023, and I was cool with you bitches after that, right?
No, you're wrong. We were not cool. Me ignoring you and acting like you don't fucking exist is not us being cool. Hi, the good Lori. That's not us being cool. It's not. Me trying to help you get your YouTube up and moving, inviting you to do a cooking live with me, and you backed out
a couple days ago. So this is... I don't know who went first. Sophie went first, and then Jen commentated, and then Sophie went, and then Jen, or Jen, Sophie, Jen. I don't know, but this was literally a couple days ago.
Minutes before the live, you hadn't got none of the ingredients for the recipe, none of the things. You had 0 plans of doing anything. I came on your panel and I apologized for some of the things that I may have said in 2023 when I was covering you. I made it very clear to you. You have the live, put it up. I made it very clear to you that I had not spoken to Alice in anywhere except for my live and my panel that day. And that live was not about you. Yeah, I made all that very clear. That was the one and only time that I was on your panel. Not long after that, you started talking shit about me for no motherfucking reason. None. I was nowhere around, bitch. Yeah. And people told you to leave me alone. But Jen's going to do what Jen wants to fucking do, right? Well, so is Sophie and so is Heidi.
Were we on the phone, Heidi? Didn't we talk about that? Yes, Katja. Apparently, according to Sophie and Heidi, I was a child molester.
According to Jake, you were inappropriate with him when he was a child.
20 fucking years Katja's been in my life. No, the fuck I'm not.
And pedos can go their whole fucking lives secretly doing things and nobody ever find out. Right? We've all seen it on the fucking news, on the fucking internet, all the things. Heidi says one thing I can say is I am a bitch that stands on my own, never a hoe, mistress, or prostitute, nor did I abandon my kids for a nasty freak who likes minors. Amen, Heidi. A fucking man. Pedos can go their whole fucking lives doing this shit in secret and nobody ever finding out.
See, that's why I don't like the pedo
So
shit,
what
because
makes
when
you
you say
think
like pedos can go their whole lives with no one finding out, that is a very true story, and that just means anybody can be that, and it's really scary because you walk past pedophiles every single day, people you wouldn't even realize.
that just because somebody has known you for 20 fucking years, that they know everything about you? She didn't know about the cockroaches and ranch. So why? Hey, M to the B, how are you, beautiful?
Yeah, or don't talk about me and I won't talk about you. You don't talk about me. Well, why don't you just stop talking about her and then watch how fast it fades out? Like, but Jen is their money train. Jen is their money train. And that's my thing. Like, why would you hate her so much when she's really paying your bills? That's the part I don't get about them over there. Jules wasn't making no money until she started going after Jen.
No.
20 fucking years Koch has been in my life. No, the fuck I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck both of you. You grifting fucking bitches. You threaten me again, any of you.
I will say, Jen gives them a lot to talk about. Jen does a lot of this on her own, and I've always said it. They need each other. This is a game of cat and mouse that they play. And to be honest, I don't even really think they all hate each other like they want us to believe. It's just it's a money thing.
Nobody threatened you. We're not grifters either. We're not. You are. You are. There's a whole list of shit that you've made excuses that you needed or wanted to do to get people's money off the fucking internet. Okay, bitch? You're lucky I didn't start this shit 6 fucking months ago.
No, Sophie, you wish you started it 6 months ago. You would have had more money in your pocket. But I used to quietly try to diffuse the situation between them two behind the scenes. And it was both of them. It wasn't one more so than the other. I would, okay, if I can get her not to talk about you, will you not talk about her? Yeah, and they both agreed. But Sophie also would go at Jen too. I mean, neither one of them was innocent in that.
Never. Never.
And you know, the funny thing is, they both were stabbing me in the back with Ghost of Shadows. Both of them. Both of them. Sophie knew who Ghost of Shadows was the whole entire fucking time he was doing that shit to me. She knew all that. She didn't say shit. So fuck Sophie. The way y'all feel about Jen is the same fucking way I feel about Sophie. I cannot fucking stand Sophie. And like I said, I try to be respectful to the people who are going, you know, that like Sophie and like me too. I try to be respectful of it, but at the end of the day, I cannot stand Sophie, and I shouldn't have to hide my feelings about that. It's a thing of we got to agree to disagree. I'm not going to fall out with somebody that I like over Sophie. Sophie is a sewer rat, in my opinion, and I would take Jen over Sophie. And that is me being honest. I cannot say Jen has done to me what Sophie has done. You know what I mean? I can't stand Sophie. I can't. She's a fucking scum rat.
We're going to shut up.
Koch, I'm gonna need a statement from you.
What kind of a statement, Jen?
I'll play this on a fucking loop.
Please play it on a loop. Please play it on a loop. You're not hurting me. You're not hurting Heidi. You're not hurting anyone but yourself.
I've got TikToks.
And then also, people also need to understand there was a lot of things done to me that I know I just never said. I never said. So when I tell you I cannot stand her, I cannot fucking stand Sophie. I cannot. I don't want anything bad to happen to Sophie. And I am so happy for her and her sobriety. But that rest of that shit, yeah, and Sophie fucking knew what Ghost of Shadows was doing me the whole fucking time. The entire fucking time.
Now let's do it. Let's take Jake's post and Yim's picture and tag her on TikTok and YouTube. And we'll share it out to all the people that we know on the awareness side of TikTok. See what happens.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Exactly, Maria.
And I tell everyone, go where you want to go.
Heidi says, nope, we never discussed that. We were on a 3-way call with Dorit, you crying about going to jail because they were calling your probation officer. Second time, you lying, saying you didn't want TikTok in your... No, Jake said it. Not us. That's him.
Yeah, I agree with you, Valerie.
Ian said that I hated you, Sophie. Why would I be here then? Exactly, Maria.
I'm not a child molester.
According to the title of autistic. According to Jake, you are. Those are his experiences, his memories of you. And nobody can take that away from him. Nobody. No matter how much you cry. Thank you, Bestie. Let me scroll down. Thank you, Bestie, for the super chat. Unless all of your witnesses were in that house 24/7 to witness your behavior, they don't know shit. Exactly, Bestie. Exactly. Exactly, Heidi. I'm so scared, bitch. You wanted me, now you have me. People are not happy with your behavior towards minors. No. You wanted to be the cool mom, right? That's not a cool mom. That's a creepy mom. Yeah. Bestie says, I will print out Kat Daniels' messages in my IG, proving everything you're saying is a lie. Are we surprised? There you go, Heidi. You were wrong for calling Clint the N-word with a hard R a lot. You were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong for saying that Clint was gay. Should I keep going on? Try and act like the moral motherfucking authority of the fucking internet. Right? Right. You were wrong.
And then Sophie is sitting there with a smug look on her face, shaking her head. You were wrong to call so-and-so the N-word and saying he was gay. But Sophie, you don't mind when you're in chats and they're saying the N-word and F-slur. You don't mind then. You're not shaking your head with that smug look on your face. You didn't mind when they're going into your chat and on your panel saying the N-word. And y'all know how I feel about that N-word. I don't give a fuck if you're white, black, Chinese, pink, or purple. If you are not black, you shouldn't be saying the N-word with an A at the end or the R at the end. You shouldn't be saying it. You just shouldn't. That's my opinion. Clearly, I can't tell nobody what they can and cannot do. But Sophie, don't sit there and act like you're not okay with it when you are. You are. And like I said, Jenna said the N-word too. She's apologized for it. She went on and said it 10 more times after. But you know what I mean? You're no better, Sophie. Shit, fuck.
You're sitting there shaking your head no? So you don't think you were wrong for having affairs with all of those married men? Okay.
Mike, Clint, the two Johns, one was cute and one wasn't, but neither one of their wives liked you. I wonder fucking why. Want to try and act like the moral motherfucking authority of the fucking internet. Right? Right. You were wrong for having affairs with all of those married men.
Why do you have it on loop like that for yourself? Why? I do too. I believe Jake. I do. Sure did, Heidi. Sure did.
Mike, Clint, the two Johns, one was cute and one wasn't, but neither one of their wives liked you.
Thank you, Martin's mommy, for the super chat. It's not coming up. There it is. Why is this counter not covering the super chats? Is it not? Well, that's sucky. It's not, is it? That's strange. Huh. I don't know.
Like you. I wonder fucking why. I wonder why their wives didn't like you, bitch.
Burns. It's all about the aesthetics over here, my dude. Okay? I got my white shirt to match my white black and white mic. I have my black and white mic to match my black and white doors.
You see what I'm saying?
It's all about the aesthetic over here, my dude. It is pleasing to the eye. And then I've got my white wall.
See what I mean? Like, she's coming across just very, very arrogant. It's not a good look. And she didn't do that a month ago. That bragging, that's not a flex.
My black door. It's a whole vibe over here.
Bragging about Starbucks. And I said it yesterday. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Me personally, it's not a flex to brag about Starbucks when they are one of the biggest contributors to the IDF, who is killing Palestinians, who are starving them out. You see those little kids, 2, 3, newborn babies even, starving to death. And you are bragging about Starbucks. How fucking either uneducated are you or out of touch are you? That Starbucks shit, fighting about Starbucks, blew my fucking mind. It just really blew my mind. Like, what the fuck? Oh, God.
It is. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate your eye for the detail. I do.
Couldn't just keep it. And now you're supposedly married.
What? Couldn't just keep it what?
Couldn't just keep it. And now you're supposedly married. And you're still sending
What?
these fucking suggestive,
I'm so sorry to
half-nude,
hear.
maybe
That's
full-nude
terrible.
pictures to other men on the fucking internet. But I'm wrong. For telling John that he should have followed in his mother's fucking footsteps after he insinuated that I should have done what his mother did. Right? Right. Get the fuck out of here. You're a big fat fucking nobody. Wrong. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I thought I had it on like all. Oh, it's only those. I thought I had it on all. Huh. Like all the colors. That's strange.
Oh, really, Christoph? Oh, yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
guys.
There is so much. So much. Lying about being abused
All
as a
right,
child
Heidi.
in the corner.
All right, Heidi. Do what you got to do, girl. That's basically it.
On your tippy toes, on tacks, for hours, right? You and your little brother had nothing to eat but cockroaches and ranch dressing.
Yeah. They're just out of touch.
Thank you, JJ, for the super chat. Yeah, being a good friend isn't hard. You suck at any
Maybe we should both do that. I muted myself, sorry. You can sit there and act like you do nothing wrong. You can sit there and act like me saying for John that John should have followed in his mother's footsteps after he told me the same thing. That me saying that to him was the worst thing ever said by anybody ever in real life or the fucking internet. Right? Hi, sweet interior. Right? But when I give you back the same energy, you don't like it. This is what happens whenever I give you back the same energy. I've got TikTok thoughts. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take Jake's post and Jim's picture and tag her on TikTok and YouTube, and we'll share it out to all the people that we know on the awareness side of TikTok.
Yeah, my brother and I lied about our abuse, Katja. We never were abused. Mm-mm.
So the cockroaches and ranch thing is real, right? What Kat said in the chat was, cockroaches and ranch? Is this girl high? Because she never heard that story before. I actually put it on my community
this is how
tab.
stupid you are. That doesn't mean the story's not true. And I'm not saying it is true. I'm not saying it's not true. But you don't get to tell somebody's story, like, regardless as if you feel it might be wrong. There's certain things you just don't touch. And if Jen says she ate cockroaches and ranch, then she ate.
2 seconds. I tagged Kat on my community tab. She says, cockroaches and ranch? Cockroaches and ranch dressing? What is she on? That sounds so disgusting. Your friend of 20 years never heard that story? But you want us to believe that she knows everything about you and you were never inappropriate with those teenage boys, right? So but I made a community post and I tagged Kat and I told her that was Jen's story that she told everybody. I said, Kat Daniel, I guess Jen Bailey never told you the stories of her and her brother having nothing to eat but roaches and ranch. Strange.
But you see, that is just Sophie. You're overreaching and you're really just trying to cause issues. You can't sit here and say you don't want your life to be picked apart while you picked other people's lives apart. Everybody is, like, regardless of, Jen brought it to the internet. She did. She did, but some things some rabbit holes you don't need to go down.
She used to talk about it all the time. How long have you been friends? I don't know. Exactly, Maria. Jen said that I hated you, Sophie. Why would I be here then? Exactly, Maria. Or giving Clint the title of autistic. You were wrong for calling Clint the N-word with a hard R a lot. You were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong for saying that Clint was gay. Should I keep going on? Try and act like the moral motherfucking authority of the fucking internet. Right? Right. You were wrong for having an affairs with all of those married men. Mike, Clint, the two Johns, one was cute and one wasn't, but neither one of their wives liked you. I wonder fucking why. Want to try and act like the moral motherfucking authority of the fucking internet. Right?
Hey, Dixie
You just
Lee
couldn't
Ranch.
keep it, like us going back and forth. You really had to.
Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck I'm doing. I'm keeping it between us going back and fucking forth. Everything that I fucking said yesterday that you keep replaying was shit that you have said on the fucking internet. What do you mean? What do you mean I couldn't just keep it between us going back and forth? That's what the fuck I did. That's what the fuck I did. What the fuck are you talking about?
To go at it, didn't you? How do you know us going?
Right.
You just couldn't keep it, like us going back and forth. You really had to go at it, didn't you? How do you know so much about me, you fucking stalker?
How do you know so much about me, you fucking stalker? Because I've watched.
I used to like Sophie 3 months ago, but yeah, this Sophie, I don't know her. I don't know her. But yeah, I'm done with Sophie. I will never speak to her.
On YouTube. Have you been high this whole time? Have you? Every word that just came out of my mouth was shit that came out of your mouth on the fucking internet. That doesn't make me a stalker. The fuck are you talking about? Girl. What the fuck are you talking about? Are we in the fucking Twilight Zone, y'all? Are we? Right, Stacy? Are we in the fucking Twilight Zone right now? I'm not stalking you. I've watched you on the fucking internet. These are things that have continuously come out of your mouth for fucking years now. But I'm stalking you? Okay. I know, Missy Tessa. I know. The people in her chat not saying, Jen, this is everything you have told everyone blows my it blows my mind. It's craziness. Everybody remembers those stories, Macy. Everybody. She wishes she had a stalker, right? Simply Blonde?
Yeah.
Come on.
And I think that's the thing, too. People need to respect the fact of that's your story. I'm not about to tell your story, and I'm not even going to dig into your story. Even no matter how crazy it sounds, some things is better just left alone. But not with these grown adults.
Again, that post was in 23, and you and Heidi were fine with me after. 23,
And
stalker.
listen, to even be fair to Sophie, I respect the fact that Sophie wants her personal life to be private. I get that 110%. The problem is you have shared these stories. And even to me, if you share a story, that doesn't give somebody the right to go in and investigate a story. It doesn't give them a right to dig into a story. It doesn't give them a right to make up a story if they can't find what they're digging for. people need to stop at the period of their story. But if you do it to someone else, you can't get mad that somebody does it to you.
Again, that post was in 23, and you and Heidi were fine with me after.
No, you're wrong. We were not fine when you got out.
Sophie, you were, because you literally just said that you were going to have a cooking show with her and y'all were going to do this and you was helping her with that. So you did have to be somewhat fine with her. You had to be. I mean, and I give you credit and Heidi credit for trying to start over with her. I give y'all credit for that. But Sophie, you don't get to rewrite history. Like if you were going on her panel to do a cooking show or vice versa, you was fine. And I've always said, listen now, even if y'all were fine at one point, y'all aren't now. We don't need to keep hearing that. That's my opinion.
Hey, Willie. Thank you for subbing to my channel, my dude.
And listen, I give anybody credit who can even try to start over with anybody. I really think like that should happen more in this community. And even if that looks just like, look, I don't like you, I'm never going to like you, and we're never going to be friends, but we just got to agree to disagree and just go our separate ways. I think, that's peace enough, I give you credit for that.
We were not fine. Should I start playing all of those lives that I have on private of you on other people's panels talking mad shit about me and Jules and God knows who fucking else? Should I? To prove that we were not fine?
But then just Sophie, when you say that, you need to go back and you need to show where you and Jules was going at each other for God knows how long. Because like I said, most of these rumors that was going on about you, Jules started. Like the dog stuff, Jules started that. Jules is the one who said you killed the dog. Jules was the one that was looking up the breeders for them dogs you got now. Jules was the one. She was talking about your husband. Jules was the one that I heard first talking about your kids and your sobriety. That was Jules. Jules is the one who said you was homophobic and transphobic and racist. That was Jules. So go back to that.
Should I? Whenever I got Molly in May of 2024, you couldn't stand it. You talked all kinds of mad shit about me for getting a fucking dog and crate training her. You couldn't fucking, and I hadn't said shit about you. Just like normal, though. That's nothing new. I ignore her, forget that she even fucking exists, and she starts talking shit. Like, what? Right, allegedly. She looks absolutely deranged, don't she, girl? But she wants to say that it's me.
Sure did.
I'm the one that's not happy.
Sure
I'm
did.
the one that needs to get some sleep. I'm the one.
Sophie stabbing people in the back for those too. So Sophie, you really just showed who you really truly are. So yeah.
Listen, I'm the one that and I'm the one that's the other. Girl, you're projecting. To say the least. She does, Mikey. All of us, all the time. Hey, Audie.
And yes, you dumb bitch. I was in a foster home.
Living? Thank you, allegedly, for gifting the sparkles. Thank you, my girl. Living with your best friend and her parents is not a foster home. No. A foster home, I said it in the beginning of my life, and I'm going to say it again now. A foster home is when you are taken out of your home and put with strangers. People that you literally don't know. That is a foster situation. You are living a comfy, happy life with your best friend and her parents. It's a huge difference there.
She's sick. And I'm going to say it again, Sophie, for you. That's not true. As long as you are being monitored by the courts, you are in foster care. Doesn't matter if you're with your family. It doesn't matter if you're with your friend. It is foster care.
I'll play this on a loop every fucking day.
Please, go live and play it now on loop, please. It doesn't bother me. It makes you look a certain way, not me. Not me. All right, we're going to get to the end of this, y'all, because I'm done. It's just like repeat. You suck at any kind of relationship, family, friends, pets, etc. You fucking suck, and you wonder why people leave you. You still wonder why. No, stop. I know. Since I'm hated so much on TikTok, we'll see who's hated. We'll see. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. I am going to. Maybe we should both do that. I've got TikToks. Now let's do it. Let's take Jake's post and Jen's picture and tag her on TikTok and YouTube, and we'll share it out to all the people that we know on the awareness side of TikTok. See what happens. Exactly, Maria. Jen said that I hated you, Sophie. Why would I be here then? Exactly, Maria.
I had to quit watching Jen when the stories just when it just kept repeating, and I heard the Clint story about how they met like 6 times in 1 week, and I literally just could not do it no more. And then it was like every time you turned on YouTube, all you heard about was Jen. Like they beat that Jen horse to the pulp. It just got to like I couldn't do it. Like
Clint, the title of autistic. You were wrong for calling Clint the N-word with a hard R a lot. You were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong for saying that Clint was gay. Should I keep going on? Try and act like the moral motherfucking authority of the fucking internet. Right? Right. You were wrong for having an affairs with all of those married men, Ben. Mike, Clint, the 2 Johns, one was cute and one wasn't, but neither one of their wives liked you. I wonder fucking why. Want to try and act like the moral motherfucking authority of the fucking internet. Right?
Don't talk about my brother.
You were wrong for having.
yeah, it really does, and that's the part that I don't. I just don't understand. How is it that you hate somebody, but you talk about them every single day like that, 24 hours a day? Like when one live ends about Jen, another one starts up about Jen, and then that will end, and then another one will start up about Jen. Like, how good is that for your mental health? Like, and they just go from chat to chat to chat, listening to Jen, listening about Jen. Like, what? Listen, YouTube's not even that fun anymore. Like, how are y'all doing this every day? And they're not.
This thing keeps glitching back.
They're not new stories. These are the same stories. Now, I could see if Jen was giving you something to work with every single day. But these are old shit they're talking about and sharing. Whatever.
Oh. I didn't talk about your brother. I didn't talk about your mother. None of it.
You did talk about her mama.
You want to make yourself...
You did talk about her mama.
A victim, but you're not a victim. You're not. Should I rage quit, throw something off my desk and rage quit and say, don't talk about my children? No. Even though you said that I left my children. No, it's not a thing.
Bullshit.
It's not a thing.
Bullshit.
Stop lying about me, Jen. The live stream is up from yesterday if you guys have not heard it. I know, that's why I'm repeating.
Okay, guys, I'm going to end this one here. I am tired. Y'all know I do not do these late night streams. Call me Siva Moon today because I pulled a late nighter. But I will continue this tomorrow. We'll finish this one up, and then we will start the one from the day before. Maybe Jen wouldn't be in that community anymore if they would. Yeah. To be honest, though, la-di-da, like I said, I'm trying to be fair. Me personally, I don't think Jen wants it to stop, because she is making money off of it too. May not be as much as they are, but she's making some money off of it too. And then you got to think a lot of them are getting Cash App. Yeah, Cash Apps. So, I mean, they're making money that we don't even see. But anyhow, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a morning stream, probably around 11. Yeah, probably around 11. We'll finish this one up, and then Sunday we'll start the other one. This is going to be a I can't fucking stand Sophie all weekend. And like I said, I understand people's feelings towards Jen. I get it 110%. I am not taking anything away from y'all on that. But understand my feelings towards Sophie. And that's it. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. So you guys are welcome. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, and